Hello, my beautiful butterflies. Yes, I already have a nickname for you, and honestly, I love it, just like I love butterflies. Anywho, my name is Samantha Sanderson, almost Elliot. I'm 26 years old, and this is my podcast, Once Upon a Spoiler. It's one that I've honestly wanted to do for quite some time. I just didn't get up the courage and continue to come up with excuses for myself to even do something as simple as tell my fiance about the idea. And whenever I did, he was very encouraging and very supportive about it and of me. And I really hope that all of you out there listening have that in your lives. I'm very blessed to. And I really want that for you all listening. Anyway, I decided to do this podcast because I wanted to listen to one that was about Once Upon a Time, and I did find a few, and they are all great and absolutely worth listening to. Don't get me wrong. They just didn't necessarily talk about the things that I found out along my journey of watching and rewatching the show, and there were a lot more things that I just wanted to talk about. So I decided to stop making excuses for myself, do it, and to have some fun with it. And that's exactly what we're all going to do here together. We are going to watch the show, we are going to talk, we are going to listen to each other, and we are just going to flat out have fun with this. And I really do hope that you stick around for this, and if all goes according to plan, or if all goes as I'm hoping, this podcast will be around for quite some time because it is going to take us a few years to actually get through every single episode, and that is what we are going to do. We are going to watch every episode once a week. We are going to come together. We are going to talk about it. You guys are going to send me any questions or comments that you have about the show or about my podcast. Um, Perhaps you notice something in the background that I didn't see, and that's why I wanted to do this with all of you. I wanted for us to enjoy this together, and given everything that's been happening lately, I really think that now is the perfect time to start this. So anyway, back to my script here, and yes, I did have a script for my first intro episode. I have been going off of it just a little bit, but I'm continuously keeping up with it. So anyway, spoiler alert, this podcast is going to be full of spoilers, so be looking forward to and ready for that. Join me on this journey of an epic tale as we go through the entire show, episode by episode, break them down, deep dive, pun intended. We'll also talk about the commentary, deleted scenes, outtakes, any bloopers that they might have, my thoughts, theories, those of my guests. Yes, I do plan on having guests. They will be people that are very dear to me, but for the most part, it'll be yours truly. We'll also include stuff that I notice in the background and connections between the episodes. We will go over stuff that I missed, and I will answer any questions that you would like to ask along the way in separate episodes. Don't be afraid to send me your questions early too before we even get to that specific episode. Just use the subject line to input the episode name, and that will help make it easier when I search for them and help to make sure that I don't miss any. Given that, those special episodes that we've been discussing, I have decided to call butterfly episodes. Those will be specifically dedicated to answering those questions, obviously, and whatever comments you'd like to send in, as well about, whatever I missed during an episode. And I decided to call them butterfly episodes because I am so sorry about that. That was my cell phone that you just heard in the background, and I'm going to do my best to cut that out. So, anyways, um, I decided to call these butterfly episodes because you listeners are all my butterflies, and I want you all to come to me just like a butterfly does to a butterfly bush, and we'll all just soak up each other's knowledge. That's really what would like for us to do here. So just soak up each other's knowledge and let's just talk and have fun. Anyway, I know that I keep saying that I want these episodes to be dedicated to you, but I really want to get that point across, and I want you all to feel heard. So anyway, feel free to also let me know if you want me to include your name with the question or comment, and please tell me if you wish to remain anonymous. I will respect your wishes either way, I promise. Just make sure you mention which you would prefer in the body of the email. If you don't tell me, I will say your first name and your first name only. I will be releasing new episodes once every week on Tuesdays, and I'm very excited to get this journey started. This intro will be out on Tuesday, July 27th, 2021, and the first actual episode of my podcast, Once Upon a Spoiler, will be released on Tuesday, August 3rd. I really hope you all enjoy this podcast as well as the show as much as I am and do. Thank you very much for coming along this journey with me, and I'm very much looking forward to it.